This morning is officially launching his company today. Nick Keegan is Chief Executive of Green LetterBox, which is a service offering consumers and businesses the option of sending bills online, things like electricity, gas and your phone bill, to one secure electronic postbox. Nick, did I get the description of it right there?
You did, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, that's great.
Tell us about this. Where does the idea for this come from?
Okay, well, I've worked in the mail industry in some shape or form since I was 16 years of age. I started off basically as a machine operator, sticking letters into envelopes, until finally I was appointed as the general manager of one of Ireland's largest outsourced mail companies. And I just, considered it to be ludicrous that in this day and age that we were still printing documents on paper when everybody's connected to the internet, no matter where they go, with the likes of the smartphone. So myself and my colleague at the time, Martin Jernas, who's my co-founder, decided to go off and put our heads together and try to come up with a solution for this problem, and we developed Green LetterBox.
How does it work and what's involved in it?
Okay, it was quite simple for the consumers, for your listeners out there. They simply go to greenletterbox.com or download our mobile app, and they claim the free digital postbox which we have assigned to their home. So we've built a digital postbox for every home in Ireland. And in order to claim that digital postbox, they just give us some basic information, such as their name, their home address, and they create a password. And then once we verify that they do in fact live at that address, they're ready to start receiving their post digitally. It's really that simple.
So everything from your gas bill, your various financial statements can all get directed to that box?
Yes, so it's not just bills. You can get all your utility bills, but you can also get school reports, hospital appointments, you name it. Anything that was once sent through your front door basically can now be received through your Green LetterBox.
How do the utility companies, if I'm getting my O2 or my Aircon phone bill, how will they know to email to this one?
Okay, well it's quite simple. Because we have a background in print, we accept a print file from these organisations. So what that means is they don't have to invest any large sums of money or change their software in any way. They simply upload a print file, we clash it with our database of registered Green LetterBox users, and we divide that into two files, those that have Green LetterBox accounts and those that do not have Green LetterBox accounts. Those that do are simply pushed digitally to the listeners or the consumers' digital postbox, and the rest are printed on paper and they carry on as normal.
Now I can see, everybody now, you can see all the phone companies, utilities don't want you to be sending out bills every month, but yeah. Do you not need them to sign up to this first?
No, not necessarily. We have launched today, obviously, to the general public, and we're trying to generate a database of interested individuals, which we will then use and bring that back to the organisations who are sending the post. But on the other hand, yes, we do need posts going through the service to make it viable for the consumer. And we have had unbelievable feedback from the vast majority of the major service providers, financial institutions, and even some local government departments. So we're very confident that we will get that buy-in from business as well as the consumers.
Now, obviously, a lot of this information is quite sensitive: people's bank account details, people's private information, and various other things that you wouldn't want getting out there. How secure is this?
Well, it's extremely secure, and that's been paramount to us from day one. So we have built this system to comply to the same standards expected of banks and other major financial institutions for the likes of internet banking. So we couldn't expect these organisations to send us their documents if we were not as secure, if not more secure, than their current systems.
You've invested $500,000 in this company so far. How many customers have you signed up so far, or do you have any? I know today's the official launch. We have agreements with a number of the major service providers, which we'll be announcing in the coming months. We have many more that are coming on board every day, so we're quite excited about announcing those names. How do you make money out of this?
It's quite simple. Just like traditional postal system, we charge the organisations who send the mail. So sort of like a digital stamp, we charge them a fee which is significantly less than what they pay sending post through the traditional system, and that's how we make our revenue.
How much does it cost for people to sign up for this? Obviously you want to make money out of this, so who pays for this?
Well, for the consumer, it costs them nothing and it never will. Their digital post box is free and always will be. So it's free to receive digital post just the same way as it's free to receive traditional post. So the organisations who are sending the mail pay. There's no sign-up fees, there's no installation fees, there's no annual subscriptions. You just pay for every document that you post.
I look at, I get my phone bill online, I get a text message from the service provider saying my bill is due at this amount, but I want to view it, I can view it online. Surely that's easy, that rather than going and downloading something, you just go online and access it online. That must be much easier than signing up for this.
Well, it's not easy, and that's the reason we've developed Green LetterBox, because there's a real problem out there for the consumer. With the traditional postal system, the postman gathered all your mail and delivered everything directly to you, required little or no effort on your part. But when we went digital, we expected the consumer to go to multiple online accounts for each of their different service providers. So you'd go to your gas company to view your gas bill, or your phone company to view your phone bill. So Green LetterBox solves that problem by consolidating everything into the one online space.
Okay, Nick Keegan, founder and chief executive of Green LetterBox, thank you very much for joining us this morning. 7 people employed there and 500,000 invested, and best of luck with the company being launched today.